Hello. I was just playing a classic from more of a Disney solo book you can get from Hal Leonard, and the song is called Under the Sea. This is the actual score that you will get in this book. It comes with accompaniment, and that's what you heard me just play right now. And today you're going to learn how to play Under the Sea from Walt Disney's Little Mermaid on your cello. And again, it comes from this book, Disney Solos. Check it out, linked in the description below. And today's lesson is brought to you by musiciansgradebook.com. It is a website where you can upload your MP3 recording and your score, and a professional that knows your instrument quite well would be able to get back to you and give you some very constructive criticism that will improve your playing. So go check it out, musiciansgradebook.com. As usual, we begin here in the Boeing. And this piece is very much in the same place, so we're going to talk about the Boeing right here. Variance in your both short and long strokes will really help you out with this. And that's what those slashes above and dots, those are both tenutos and spiccatos, or staccatos, however fast you're going. That is short, while this is long. Pay attention to that because it is important to the context of the song. It is a calypso beat, and it has this heavy bass that you will follow along in the recording. And that's about it for the Boeing. It's very straightforward and comes together as long as you follow it. I'm going to talk a little bit here on 57, pick up to 57. It's this little flick of the bow. And so, like that. And so when I talk about that flick of the bow, I'm specifically referring to this right here, this little part that happens here on an upstroke, here it happens on a downstroke, and here it happens on an upstroke. And I suggest that you sort of flick your bow like that. And then for the downstroke, which happens there in measure 59, like that. There's a downstroke. There's the upstroke. And then 63. So throughout these measures, I was playing 57. That's where it goes. 59, 61, and 63. I want to bring your attention now to these red little slashes all throughout the piece. And this is going to be the challenge for you because it's going to have this rhythm and it's not going to fall on the beat. It's going to be on the beat and off the beat, on the beat, off the beat. So you have to listen to the bum, 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 and you're going to be answering the bass line. Listen again to the bass line. Bum, 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 bum. So you hear that bum, 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 bum. That is going to really help you with the rhythm of this piece. You have to answer the bass line. Now, let's play it together. See how that is? Bum, 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 bum. So you have to really listen to that rhythm, and by far that is a challenging part of this piece because the fingering is very straightforward, which we're going to talk about right now. Right, so the fingering in this piece is almost exactly the same at the whole time. It is in the extended second position, so your fourth finger is here. Of course, on my electric cello, I have 3 dots for the end of the first position, 3 dots here for the beginning of the fourth position, and there's the harmonic, first harmonic right here. So we want to place our hand in the upper second position with extension to the C natural. And you're going to be playing that to come in measure 16. You stay very much in the first position for the first part. And that continues on, but then right here up to the pickup to measure 16, this is this right here. And you see a little X right here in the part? That X means to extension. Now, if you don't know what the upper second position is, there's a link in the side right here of the screen. Check out the upper second position. I call it 2 on the 4. Now, this is the variance on that with an extended to the C natural. So we're going to play that here and pick up to measure 15, 1. Shift up there. Of course, your thumb always follows along. That's what you're going to be playing. And then you're going to stay in this position for, well, as you see right here in my color-coded bracket system, in the pumpkin colored, or let's say starfish colored, since they're doing under the sea, the starfish colored, if it's orange. And this is extended second position. You can play an open A if you wish, but it's better to play the 4 because, well, the open A, a held open A, just a little bit of rule about playing cello. All open A's shouldn't be played. You can play open strings, C, G, and D, of course, but the open A has a very different timbre, so you should avoid it. Oh, by the way, and if you're enjoying the content of my channel, please consider subscribing. It tells YouTube I'm doing a good job, and it really helps me out. I would appreciate it. All right, let's get back to the lesson. Let's start right here in measure 21. Now, this part didn't come with measure numbers. You should measure your numbers. You should number your measures. In order to really ensure that, I release my thumb from the back of the neck, and it's real big extension between your index finger and middle finger. So just remember to do that. If you need to release your thumb, that's okay, but you should have an anchor, and my anchor finger is the index. It never moves. Watch the index finger. It's never going to move. And then here, first position, that's all going to be happening there in measure 29, 30, and 31. And then you want to go back to the extended position, 31, end of 31. A little note about vibrato. If you don't have a strong understanding what that position feels like, then you need to not do vibrato. Find this position first and then vibrato. And an easy way that you can learn this position is to learn the pentatonic scale. I talk about it in my scale book. You can, of course, get a copy linked in the description below. A pentatonic scale is 5 notes. So we're going to play the first 3 notes of C major, which is C, D, E, and then the 5th and 6th note. And then the tonic, the first note again. Okay, now let's try to play that in a different position. It's good practice to have this, and it's good for your ear to shift up. And it's really good to learn it for especially your ear, even as you go higher, because these 3 songs of the Little Mermaid are all in the C major. So learn the pentatonic scale. And we continue in 40. We stay in that position. It's all it's the same place. There's no change at all whatsoever. First position, measure 57, which is right here. You're probably noticing I'm using the open A. Well, I'm really just bouncing off the open A a little bit. So it's not a held note. It's different from, see that? It's not as pleasant. So you can play the open A there in what, measure 61. It's more percussive, so it's okay to play it the open A right there. And then the whole piece just ends. You do repeat, 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 repeat. So let's close out our lesson with a little bit of a play along. We're going to start here in measure 65. 65 is, you're going to hear the beginning of this. And counting 3 is important. Counting 3 measures. Again, the counting is all this piece. You got to count. All right, here we go. And that is how you play Under the Sea from Walt Disney's Little Mermaid. You can find it in this book right here, Disney Solos. It's from Hal Leonard, classic publisher of pop music for cello, and it has these accompaniment tracks and melody cue tracks as well. So check it out. It's in the description below. And I want to thank you also for watching my video and learning with me today on how to play Under the Sea from Little Mermaid. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Share this video and like the video if you haven't done already. I want to appreciate you sharing your time with me here on the channel. And please, whatever you do, remember this is a blessing. So go and enjoy this wonderful journey of music discovery. Bye for now.